Unfortunately, that number will likely climb through the overnight as we see more of these downpours, but more so that very strong wind picking up overnight. And it's going to be a continuous wind that lingers into tomorrow, even into Tuesday somewhat. So that is really going to be a lot of stress on our power lines in the area and on our trees as well. So over the next 12 hours, our nor'easter is just peaking. We're moving into the peak of the storm overnight into tomorrow morning. Downpours and damaging wind, the primary threat here. As we look ahead, I do want to provide some positive outlook here. We are looking at improvements for next weekend. So something to keep in mind in the back of your mind as we're getting through the heart of this storm right now. We have wind advisory for much of Cape Cod, but you can see the islands are actually under a high wind warning. That's where wind gusts could get over 50 miles per hour. Already wind gusts nearing 46 miles per hour down toward Martha's Vineyard, and it's only going to get stronger. Our timeline here showing the peak of the wind arriving in the overnight hours. This is paused around 4 a.m. so right before we move towards sunrise hours, and we're looking at these wind gusts nearing 50 miles per hour, if not stronger, over the Cape and Islands. Even into Boston, it's a persistent northeast wind. Wind gusts over 36 miles per hour even into the late morning hours tomorrow. It stays gusty into the afternoon, although not quite as strong as what we're seeing overnight. And then eventually by your Tuesday morning, we're looking at slightly weaker wind, but it's still going to be breezy. Wind gusts between 20 to 30 miles per hour. So with a persistent northeast wind, there is that chance for power outages, especially as you move into southeastern Massachusetts, where we have that combination of strongest wind and heaviest rainfall. This is a look at the storm itself. You can see this area of low pressure just to our south near the mid-Atlantic, and then the actual storm, the main area of low pressure, even farther to the south. So we have quite some time before this thing clears out of here. Already, with just several hours of the storm in place, we're seeing some numbers approaching an inch in southeastern Massachusetts. And when all is said and done, we could see in areas of southeastern Massachusetts up to 4 inches of rainfall. Right now, the heaviest rainfall is making its way right toward the Mass Pike, but there's more to come. Downpours through the overnight hours. This is paused at 1 a.m. You could clearly see the downpours that unfortunately will be around into the morning hours. Showers for the afternoon become more scattered, but we're watching for a few rumbles of thunder tomorrow night into early Tuesday, and then lingering drizzle right on into Tuesday evening. Rain is just one aspect. We're also, of course, watching wind and coastal impacts as well. Let's get over to Michael Page for a closer look at that.
So, Kellyanne, we went through that first tide cycle today at high tide with some splashover at the coastline. Our next high tide will come in tomorrow morning during the pre-dawn hours. It's not as high as what we experienced today, so the areas we're looking at for any minor issues would mostly be focused across the islands, from the Elizabeth Islands to the Vineyard over towards Nantucket. Now, tomorrow afternoon, the high tide gets a little bit higher again, so we would expect some minor issues up and down the north and south shore as well. We'll likely have an advisory issued for that at some point tomorrow. Here are the actual numbers describing what I was just showing you. So just before 5 a.m. tomorrow, notice it's a 9-foot tide. That's really nothing to write home about, but when you do put in that persistent east and northeasterly wind, you still might have some splashover, especially farther south, closer to the center of the storm, as Kellyanne was just showing you. And then there's the tide going up just over 10 tomorrow afternoon at 5. So we'll be watching that a little bit more closely. Offshore at that point, 10 to 20-foot waves offshore. So that's why there's a lot of water coming towards us for the next 24 hours. Kellyanne?
Certainly a lot of strength to this storm, as we're seeing with those wave heights. This area of high pressure that's suppressing the storm and keeping it kind of slow, well, it's going to help to keep things rather active here through at least Tuesday. But eventually, you can see how things do start to clear out. So let's get into your 7-day. We do have improvements heading toward your Wednesday, and we'll hold on to a drier outlook as we inch toward next weekend. So we do see some light at the end of the tunnel here, but David, certainly the next 48 hours going to be very active.